Nelson Mandela, Long Walk to Freedom is an inspiring autobiographical account of the remarkable life of Nelson Mandela, a South African anti-apartheid revolutionary and politician. This book provides a glimpse into Mandela's struggles, sacrifices, and ultimate triumph in the fight against racial discrimination and injustice. In this summary, I will highlight the key aspects of the book in approximately 1,000 words. The story begins with Mandela's early life, born on July 18, 1918, in a small village in South Africa. He belonged to the Xhosa tribe, and his childhood was deeply influenced by the traditions and customs of his people. Mandela received a good education and attended the University of Fort Hare, where he studied law. This laid the foundation for his future endeavors in seeking justice and equality. As Mandela grew older, he became increasingly aware of the racial oppression faced by black South Africans under the apartheid regime. The apartheid system enforced strict racial segregation and discrimination, limiting the rights and opportunities of non-white citizens. Mandela, along with many others, joined the African National Congress (ANC), a political party dedicated to fighting against apartheid. Driven by a desire for freedom and justice, Mandela and his comrades engaged in various acts of resistance. They organized peaceful protests, strikes, and boycotts, demanding equal rights for all South Africans. However, the government responded with violence and repression, leading Mandela to realize that peaceful means alone were insufficient to bring about change. He believed that armed resistance was necessary to challenge the oppressive regime. In 1962, Mandela went into hiding and later left the country to seek military training and support for the ANC's armed struggle. He traveled to different countries, including Ethiopia and Algeria, to garner international support and learn guerrilla warfare tactics. Despite the risks and sacrifices involved, Mandela was determined to continue the struggle for liberation. However, Mandela's journey took a dramatic turn when he was arrested in 1962 upon his return to South Africa. He was charged with sabotage and conspiracy to overthrow the government, among other offenses. Mandela's trial gained international attention, and he used the courtroom as a platform to express his beliefs and denounce apartheid. Despite facing the possibility of the death penalty, Mandela remained resilient and steadfast in his fight for justice. In 1964, Mandela was sentenced to life imprisonment and sent to Robben Island, a maximum security prison. His time in prison was arduous and challenging, but it also provided him with an opportunity for self-reflection and personal growth. Mandela's leadership skills and commitment to justice remained unbroken, and he became a symbol of resistance both within South Africa and around the world. During his long years of incarceration, Mandela never lost hope. He continued to inspire his fellow prisoners and maintain contact with the outside world through letters and clandestine communications. The international community also rallied behind him, calling for his release and condemning the apartheid regime. Finally, after spending 27 years in prison, Mandela was released on February 11, 1990. His release marked a turning point in South Africa's history and ignited a wave of optimism and anticipation for change. Mandela emerged as a charismatic leader, advocating for peace, reconciliation, and the dismantling of apartheid. The negotiations between the ANC and the government led to the end of apartheid and paved the way for democratic elections. In 1994, South Africa held its first non-racial elections, and Mandela, affectionately known as Madiba, became the country's first black president. His presidency was marked by his efforts to heal the wounds of the past and promote national unity.